All right, what's up everybody? We're back again, and today we're going to be talking about housing and what kind of homes you can expect to find in Durham. Durham is a little bit different, but in a really good way. As far as cities go in the Triangle, it has one of the most city feels to it, if you will. It's very walkable and it brings a ton of uniqueness to the type of housing that's available. So let's talk about that and talk about the 4 types of housing that you can find in Durham. Let's start with the city, what you're actually going to find in downtown Durham. And what kind of sets it apart from Raleigh is that there are more converted dwellings. And what we mean by that is Durham was a tobacco town, and many of the warehouses that were used for tobacco production sat empty for a really long time. American tobacco is a wonderful example of this, and you get all the pros and cons of this kind of conversion here. Lots of charm and more of a loft or open layout. There's also residential in most of the taller buildings in downtown Durham, which is really nice for getting a great view of the town. There's also a lot of those, what we talk about often here in the Triangle, live, work, play apartments as well. The unique thing about Durham is that it's more compacted together like some of the bigger cities, making walkability much more viable in Durham than many of the other downtowns throughout the Triangle. And there's a ton of variety, anything from 600 square feet all the way up to 2,000, 3,000 square foot penthouses. And with that, prices to match, right? So you can rent that 600 square foot apartment for $1,200 a month, or you can buy a penthouse condo for $3 to $4 million. We are literally covering all the ranges there. One of the examples of the penthouse living that you can find in Durham is the Novus. This is a new building coming online. It's a 27-story tall building in downtown Durham. What really makes it unique and kind of sets it apart is it is almost impossible to find new high-rises that have homes for sale within them. Many times, like you'll see in downtown Raleigh, it's only apartments that are for rent. However, the Novus has quite a few condos that are for sale. Once you get outside of just the city, you can actually find some historic homes. Actually, they kind of cover the whole rest of downtown, if you will. There are a lot of neighborhoods, and you can find a lot of different sizes and a lot of different types of updates, from not updated at all and needs to be torn down to completely renovated or new construction. What makes Durham different is that there's just a lot more historic area throughout, whereas Raleigh historic areas are kind of compacted together in different neighborhoods. But in Durham, you can kind of find it throughout the whole town. Durham has a more expansive area of historic style homes, and what's really cool are some of the neighborhoods. So you can go to Duke Forest and see larger estate style homes, or for those smaller homes, the 1,200 to 2,000 square foot style of homes, you can look in the Watts-Hillendale neighborhood. Prices here can vary a lot, anywhere from $400,000 all the way to $1 or $2 million, depending on the sizes, the renovations that have been done to them, and where they are located exactly in the neighborhood. This is a big deal. It's hard to put an average on this, but I would say in the Duke Forest neighborhood, you're looking in the at least $700,000 to $900,000 range. And Watts-Hillendale really kind of depends on what you can expect there, but I would say at least $500,000 to $750,000, but probably generally more than that. All right, let's talk about what's happening now. What we're starting to see are homes that had bigger lots getting torn down and made into new houses. This is not unique to Durham. We are seeing this throughout the area in Raleigh and Cary, and it's definitely happening here in Durham. Places to look for these homes could be Trinity Park, where prices and sizes vary, but 1,800 to 3,000 square feet is about what the vast majority are going to sit, and many of those prices are going to be in the $650,000 to $1.5 million range. Though not everyone is a fan. There's a very active Facebook page titled Teardowns in Durham that posts all of the teardowns and soon to be teardowns in the area, and it definitely has a popular following. Check that out if you're interested. Finally, maybe not located in a neighborhood, but throughout the city, if you're looking for a mid-century modern type of home, Durham is definitely going to be the place to look. While they do exist in Raleigh and Cary, there definitely seems to be many more opportunities in Durham. I can't put a direct number on it, of course, but just anecdotally, you typically see way more opportunities for those mid-century moderns in Durham than you do in Cary. So there you have it, 4 styles of homes in Durham. These are definitely not the only kinds of homes that you'll find, but these are the kinds of homes that make Durham unique in the area. And if you're looking for this feeling and vibe, then do not overlook Durham. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about Durham, hit our video here and we'll talk to you soon.